It's our Fit Pod Show. It's our Fit Pod Show. It's our Fit Pod Show. It's our Fit Pod Show.
G'day, podcaster. Liam here. No ailments for me. A couple of tidbits to get to. I have a mystery. There was a real mystery in my house today. So I'll tell you about that very shortly. Ben is here as well.
Yep, I am present. One small ailment that I bought an apparatus for. Got it on Amazon. I've been getting like this. I've been getting like a sore chest, and at first I thought it was my heart, and then I was doing some Googling, and I think it's not my heart. I think it's something else. And basically, because I've had a sore back for ages, like between my shoulder blades, and so I bought this thing called a back pod, where you lay on it, and it like opens up your back and your chest.
Like
and it's
lying on
supposed
a foam roller?
Kinda, but it's designed to get into in between your shoulder blades.
I got about 10 of those things at home.
Yeah.
My mum loves them. She's always like, "Have you been using your thing?" Because I've
Yeah.
obviously got quite bad posture. And I was, "Yeah, mum, yeah," but I don't.
Well,
I
that's
don't use
what
them.
one of
They're
the
good, though.
reasons for having a sore back and this thing that I've got is it was partly because of an old boxing injury, also because I do also have bad posture, and I think just over time, it's like basically like the bone, your ribs where they connect to your spine kind of stick together, and it causes a bit of pain. So if I lay on this back pod thing, I've had it now for 3 days, already feeling a bit better.
Good.
It's a nice stretch.
2 weeks ago, I had mad chest pain, and I was like, and Sarah kept saying go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it went on for like 3 or 4 days.
Yep.
And I realized I was just really stressed.
Yeah.
I know that's bad.
I
But I was like, it was coming from not my heart. You know, it's the other side. So you sort of like, it's fine.
well, mine was on my left side,
Oh, yeah, okay, that's a
but the
worry.
heart is like in the
Sort
middle.
of semi in the middle.
So it is. I know it's probably more on the left, but it's more here, right?
But I know if you do have chest pain, that's one of the ones that they'll throw you through triage. But it's also like, it's probably nothing. But I know that's
You can tell the difference as well if it's more on the surface or not as well. I think
Yeah,
if it was
I
an
don't know.
organ, you'd be able. I think
I
it'd be
also
different
think
to,
if
like,
you're,
it's
I know
like
that's not good.
sore.
Like anyone can have, like heart attack. But you would assume when you're older, more it's a problem. When you're young,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I bought a.
There was a kid that died the other day just during a PE lesson.
well, thanks for bringing that up, Bill.
Yeah.
That was very sad.
I bought a heart rate monitor.
Holter monitor.
A what?
Holter monitor.
Heart rate monitor?
The thing that you put around your chest.
No, like that's like if you go to the gym, but like it's got the cuff on it, and the one you wear when you go to the doctor.
blood pressure.
Oh,
Yeah,
blood
pressure.
thing. Oh,
yeah, and it
yeah,
tells
yeah.
your heart rate.
right.
But, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, a heart rate
Yeah.
monitor, blood pressure thing.
Yes,
And it tells you like
yes.
your 120 over
We got one of them,
80.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am a very competitive person, so I put it on, and then I got my result, and because it gives you like green, yellow, or red.
Or like there's a skull picture at the top.
Yeah. And so I got just below the yellow, so I was in the green, but I was on the upper end of the green. And I told Sam to put it on, and so she put it on, and then she got on the bottom of the green, and I couldn't sleep very well that night. And next day, put it on again, and I begged her to put it on, but she refused to play the game.
Like trying to slow your heart rate like a monk,
I literally
burying yourself in the sand.
I was trying so
Can
hard.
you bring it in tomorrow?
I'll bring it
We'll
in, yeah,
pass
why-
it around.
why
Let's
don't
see
we-
who's best.
We check
Yeah.
our blood pressure.
Yep.
That's good. It's like a heart
I think
foundation
it's a
thing.
nurse that my mum is obsessed with that too. Like growing up, she'd always go, "All right, let's just like it was like a surprise test, but it'd be like surprise
Yeah.
blood pressure."
Yeah, I don't know what a good
and
one
she'd
or a
strap
bad
us
one
in.
is, to be honest. I know it's like over something, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what a good result is.
When Freddie was really little, he was only a couple of months old, and he got RSV, so he had like a bad flu virus,
Oh.
and took him into the took him into the emergency room to get checked up on, and just to be safe, and because like babies are so small, they have this special little strap that they put around their big toe to check their
Oh, really?
to check their heart rate.
Their
That's
big
so
toe.
funny.
Yeah, so they've got
So
this.
tiny.
They've got a special little. It's like a little
Can
red.
we measure our
electrode.
heart rate from our toes?
Well, I think I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming there'd be a pulse in there, right? There's blood in your big toe, but they'd put this little tiny baby strap around the big toe, and that was how they checked the heart rate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. I suppose they'd freak out if they had one of those things that sucks their arm. Even I
Yeah.
freak out a little bit. I'm not too bad with needles, but I
Oh.
don't like when it gets real tight and you can feel your arm like all throbbing.
Well, the one that I got this week, that really does it. Really, the cuff really gets in tight. But
Fills up with
Freddie,
air, right? And just goes,
now that he's a bit bigger, he has had his blood pressure checked, and they did put a little baby cuff on him.
how do you feel about that?
He was fine with it, and they said most kids don't like it,
Oh,
but
that's-
he was fine.
Must be a very strong boy.
Strong arms. But remind me tomorrow. I'll bring in the blood pressure.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Please do that. I still have my mystery to get to, but Belle is also here.
Yeah, I'm also here. I don't have anything, so it's all good.
Okay, well, very frightful way to wake up this morning. Toby, our dog, missing.
This is the first thing you did. Talk to one of your security guards on duty.
Yep, buzz through to cell tower 3, 4, and 6.
They're obviously not doing a very good job.
Well, they sort of look at. They're not looking at what's coming out. It's mostly what's coming in.
It's kind of like in 28 days later.
Mm-hmm.
Is it days? The second one?
Yep.
28 days later, when
No,
they start. Is it weeks? No, it's weeks. Yeah.
Yeah,
28
and
weeks.
because years is the new one. Yeah.
When they start returning to London,
Yeah.
and they're like rebuilding society, and the kids escape out
Across the bridge.
because they're not keeping an eye
They
on who's
don't
going
shoot.
out.
They don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. They've got a kill order for anything coming in past a certain time. But
Yep.
not. Anyway, so as you know, very highly secure place. So I was like, Toby's missing. I was like, well, like he can't be. Like, and then it was we sort of started freaking out a little bit because like, oh right, so like the front door was closed, locked, secure, alarm on, of course, lasers, the whole works. We're like looking under the beds. We're like, where has he gone? Like, where's he gone? And like our backyard is like paved area. It's like completely paved. Like there's there's like a little bit of grass that we get from like Bunnings room that roll out in this little thing around the side.
Yep, and a pit of piranhas.
Pit of piranhas, yeah.
Liam hates nature, so it's all paved.
But like, so we're stressing. Like, there's like no way for him to get out, and then we're like running around. Like, has someone taken him? So I was like, Sarah, did you open the front door? Like, did you? And the gate was secure at the front, very secure, barbed wire on the top, and like we were literally just running around, like couldn't find him. And I was starting to panic a little bit because I was just like I swear, like he woke up. I saw him this morning, but then I just haven't seen him for like a good half hour, 40 minutes. We just assumed he was sleeping on one of the beds.
He's always inside, right?
Always inside dog, and we're flipping out, and then I hear a woof from next door, and I'm like, I think he's next door, and I'm like, how's this happened? So as I said, it's not like grass, but he's like gone. We've got these planter boxes, and there's like seats around there, and it's got wood down the bottom, but he'd like climbed into the planter box,
Wow.
which he has done before. It's sort of like his hidey hole.
Mm.
And I looked in that and he wasn't in that. And I was like, what is going on? And then he'd like dug underneath the soil.
Wow.
This is the only possible flaw in our security system. He's
Not anymore, though. It has been patched up.
for sure. And I've actually put 3 more guards on just to watch
But
the
so
area.
you sleep with the back door open then for him to go out?
No, we've got a doggy door,
Oh, right.
which is
right,
like got a laser pointer, very like, secure.
Liam's back door, never open.
Yeah, very secure. So like he went under the planter box, buried under the soil, and went into the neighbor's house
Real
because
fox energy.
they've got a new dog, and they were out, and they came back, and they're like, your dog was in our backyard, and he was just hanging like he had more space there. Yeah,
So
now,
did you go around, knock on the door?
yeah. Well, he texted. He was like, mate, your dog's in our backyard.
Oh, right.
And I was like, what? Like, and then when I came around the other side and I saw the hole.
Right.
Hole. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And obviously there was there's a lot of chatter. There was a lot of guards around. There's a lot of like red laser pointers sort of all running around because obviously I'd sort
Well, you
of
got to fire someone now. They didn't do a good job.
yeah. And look, I do actually we do have a high turnover of security staff anyway because and we treat your security staff well. But you just sort of you don't want anyone getting too comfortable on the job.
I remember when I first got Finn, our dog's a puppy, my stomach sank because I thought I lost him. It was me and my brother. Sam was at work, and we were working on the house. And so the whole house was open. The gates were open because we had a delivery coming. And we had just stopped for lunch. So we're having something to eat. I think we had fish and chips. We were eating, and Finn was next to us sleeping. Then I looked. He was a puppy at the time. And then I remember we were eating, chatting. I looked around. He was gone. And so then I was like, he's left. And so we ran to the front street, and I said to James, you go left, I go right. So we both ran separate directions, ran down the street, calling out his name, never came back. Got back, was like a bit worried. I text Sam, said, I think I've lost the dog. Turns out he was asleep in the kitchen.
Aww.
He just went into the kitchen for a sleep.
Yeah. It's stressful, eh?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
it's really-
I lost Gary many a times, but yeah, it's all right. Got him back.
It's a worry with Gary though because he's got HIV,
Yeah.
FIV.
FIV. Sorry.
What's the other cat
Uh,
called? Tony.
Jeff.
Jeff. He lost his own eye,
Yes.
so that's kind of wild.
What do you mean?
Was he born with that?
No, they had to take it out.
Street fight.
Why?
Because he was on the streets and it was effed up. Yeah,
Street cat.
yeah, and they had to. Very sad.
Yeah.
But I.
If street cats get near the property, there is an order. I won't get into it. But
Mhm. Code 932.
yep. And it ain't pretty.
Um.
But this nice lady, when she walks past and sees dead things, buries them. So it's never been a problem.
Yes. I just wanted to bring up a question, Liam, if
Yes.
we can pick up a conversation we were having in the office earlier.
Mm.
Liam knows that there is another person that I like following on Instagram, who's also on TV, and you said
You
that
like
you're-
following. You are a real fangirl of everyone on Instagram, except for me.
No, it's just I don't even know what his last name is, but that Chris guy that was on channel I don't even know. And he's the finance guy, but he does those really good videos about like he makes things really easy to understand when it comes to like money and companies and stuff. I can't remember what his last name is, but and then I showed him to you and I said, "Oh, you should follow this guy. He's really funny."
Yes.
And then we brought him up for we were talking about the budget earlier in the office and what we're going to do on the show about it, and he was brought up, and then you said you are doing a video with him? Or
No,
you have
I
done?
just said I said, oh, my mate.
Right.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
He followed me on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be doing a video with him, and I was like,
No,
how?
no.
And of course-
do your
That would be impossible if you did a video with
Yeah.
him because how would he do a video with a piece of
A
shit?
giant piece of shit. So especially someone so educated,
no, because
someone on
he,
TV. Why would he do it with a big fat radio?
And of
piece
course, Liam, you've
shit?
been on TV quite a bit on Today Extra. But
Yeah.
Chris, is his name Chris? Chris would never do a video
No.
with a piece of shit.
No, but
stood for that.
his videos are so polar opposite to yours. Like he
Yeah, they're good.
he explains like money and finances and things, and
And you do those dumb
impre-
impressions. You do that dumb,
silly,
And when-
stinky impression.
stupid,
Okay, well
dumb,
then-
dumb.
I thought you were about to say that you'd done a collab, and I was like, I have to know what.
I did a
how
collab
you're gonna
today.
do this. Oh, really? With who?
The Kick It Forward boys.
Oh, nice.
Ah, okay. Well,
They're good. I like them.
they are.
I don't
good.
watch
They
much
are
of their
good.
stuff in terms of just Instagram in general, but I know that they are. The Instagram seems to think that I would quite enjoy the
They're
content.
good.
It's
I
throwing
like
it up
them.
in the algo.
They're
for
nice
sure.
guys. They're nice guys, and I filmed with them for 6 hours today.
Whoa.
Before I got to work.
What did you do?
I had a couple of ideas, and then they had an idea as well.
So is it
yeah.
like you did a video with them, they did a video with you?
Yeah, pretty much just scratch each other's back sort of thing. I don't really do a lot of stuff with anyone else other than Sarah, really. So or just like setting up a thing and just filming myself. So it's nice to have some extra hands on deck.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes,
Do
you
they
know.
do just footy content?
No, they do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, no, they're quite funny guys actually. They do like beer, some stuff about beer. I know that doesn't sound like it's up your alley, Bill, but they also have some just random videos that aren't anything to do with footy and or
right.
beer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think you're a piece of shit, and I was just surprised because I just didn't know how that collab would work.
You're
But
sort of
no.
pretty taken
So
away.
he follows you. That's very nice.
Seems like she's relieved you didn't do a video with
Yeah,
him.
thank God. Thank God.
No, I'm kind of disappointed. It would be cool.
So tomorrow I will bring in the blood pressure machine
Yes.
and we'll do that and we'll see who has the highest blood pressure.
Yes, we'll do that.
Is there a prize for who has the healthiest?
Longer life, I guess.
Yeah.
True.
And update on the
Well, we can't do it tomorrow. I'm away. Well, I'm
What?
here, but
you're in Sydney.
I'll be doing the
Yeah,
show from
true.
Sydney tomorrow.
So
But it'll be all the
Friday.
same. It'll be all the same. But
Friday we'll do the blood pressure test.
Okay.
yeah,
Friday.
yeah. But if you bring it in tomorrow,
Yep.
You still bring it in tomorrow, and then if you forget, you've got one other day to bring it in.
Yep, that's
True.
true.
Oh,
So that's good.
What are you?
Um,
What are you doing tomorrow? You're doing.
It's just hosting a thing. Yeah, but it won't impact showtime, guys. I'll be still on it off air and normal show and that sort of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
We have got over 50 selfies.
yes.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, a little slow on the applause there. Sorry.
Liam, Liam's got you.
We've got over 50 now, so we're past halfway. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Actually, probably happened quicker than I thought it would. So if you haven't done it yet, please take a selfie. Could be of your kids with their permission if you want. We'll count that. Pets can be in it, but we won't count them as an individual photo.
No.
Rude.
So take the selfie and send it or email it to blb@novaentertainment.com.au. As soon as we have 100, we will make it into the new off-air pod graphic.
Yeah.
Great. See ya.
And that's it!
Like that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.